Hi guys, welcome to Socrates Jones, Pro Philosopher. This is a obvious parody of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but I played like the first chapter and it is freaking hilarious. So I thought I'd introduce it to you guys. Oops. Alright, here we go. One New York morning, morning, Ari. You ready for school? Of course. Guess what? We're talking about John Stuart Mill in class today. Who? You're kidding, right? John Stuart Mill? Oh, wait. I think I know. He's a comedian, right? Moral philosopher? Utilitarianism? What the fuck are they teaching you in school? I see. He's brilliant, opened up my eyes to a new view of the world. But what class would you be taking that you'd be talking about that? What the hell? Dad? Dad? What? Huh? Were you paying attention to anything I just said? Oh, someone's at the door. You can tell me about this later, okay? Well, hurry up. I have school in half an hour. Well, she's obviously too young to drive. Well, I guess drive by herself anyway, at least. Then take the bus, you stupid hoe. My name's Socrates Jones. Everyone in the family seems to care about philosophy, but I can never really get into it. Ugh, me either. I'm just an accountant, after all. Why should I care about the nature of right and wrong? Well, hey there. Hi. The name's Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares when I saw your shabby apartment and instantly knew there lives a man who appreciates a good deal. Excuse me? How would you like to hear about the fabulous bargains I have for you today? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to take my daughter. What about me? Ari, what are you doing here? I got bored. But I just left. Doesn't mean I can't be bored. Who's this guy? I'm glad you asked, little lady. The name's Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares. Yes, listen, Billy, I'm sorry, but I really don't... I think we should hear him out. What? If you don't bother to at least listen, you aren't going to get anywhere. Except, to school, where you need to go. Thank you, miss. You won't regret it. I'm pretty sure I will. Ugh. Okay, Billy, let's hear what you've got. Right. Presentation. I have a great product for you. It's the best there is. You need my product to do what it does. You don't want those pests around. And that's what I've got for y'all. But you hardly told me anything. Horse feathers, I told you my product was the best, didn't I? What more do you need to know? Adrian Jones, this is your fault. He didn't tell me anything. What do I do? Well, generally, one goes about getting more information by asking questions. In this case, it's probably most appropriate to ask for clarification. If you can clear up any vagueness surrounding his ideas, you will be in a much better position to deal with them. Right, okay then. Good, most arguments are made out of multiple statements. Be sure to check them all for anything that seems vague. So, what do you think, partner? You buyin'? Actually, could I hear your pitch again? Sure thing, partner. As you can see, they pretty much just reused the sprites. At least for Phoenix and Maya, I believe. And what kind of product would that be, exactly? Billy's Deer Repellent. Oh, okay. That wasn't so hard. The product I've got here is Billy's Deer Repellent. I'm still not exactly sure what that is. Could you clarify that for me? Sure thing. You spray it and it repels deer. That's why it's called Deer Repellent. Oh, right. Makes sense. And what do you mean by that? It's the best. It's better than the rest. It's really good at doing what it does, partner. Right. I guess there is no clarifying this bit of sales speak. And, what does it do, exactly? Why, it only protects you from danger. The danger of deer. And trust me, you can use all the protection you could get. Well, his argument is much clearer now. Maybe I do need this deer repellent after all. Are you serious? What? Am I wrong? Dad, you can't just let an argument go unexamined, no matter how clearly stated. Especially when someone is trying to talk you into buying deer repellent. But I got him to clarify everything. What else is there to do? Hold on. Excuse me. There we go. Come on, Dad. In a situation like this, if something seems to be on shaky ground, you need to ask for something. Make sure he can support his statements with foundational ideas. What school do you go to? Good lord. Hello? I'm still here. Right, sorry. Can I hear your pitch again? Again? Well, okay. What evidence do you have to support that statement? You see the bottles in my bag? Yes. They say Billy's deer repellent on them. I think it's safe to say that's the name of the product, don't you? Okay. Can you back that statement up? Sure thing, partner. My product does everything better than competing products. Therefore, it is by definition the best. There are competing products? Well, no. But that means that, without a doubt, mine's the best. Hey, maybe I should call it Billy's Best Deer Repellent. It will protect you from deer damaging your well-being. That's clear enough for you? Can you back that up? Well, you never know when a deer will attack, and if you don't have my product, you'll be in quite a predicament, partner. Better to be safe than sorry. Like they tell us in health class, always use protection. Ew! Well, your teachers are right. Protection is always good. Hold on. I'm not sure I'd buy this. We are talking about deer, right? That's right. As in Bambi? Well, yeah, I guess, partner. I see. Are you really trying to tell me that Bambi poses a threat to my well-being? That's going to take quite a bit of convincing. Bambi is dangerous, partner. He may look cute, but that deer's a little monster. Let me tell you why deer are a menace to our society. Presentation. They eat our crops. They steal our jobs. Every year they cause accidents and injuries, while the only reason you're safe is that I'm here with my repellent. And there we go. As you can see, those darn deer threaten our very way of life. A threat, huh? I'm not sure if everything you've said here is true. You know, Dad, in a debate you can do more than just ask questions. In fact, sometimes that just won't cut it. Oh? Sometimes you may need to... Oops. I'm mixing accents here. Sometimes you may need to challenge your opponent with a counterpoint. Some fact or observation which throws a wrench in the presumption that his statements are true. For example, the fact that deer live in the woods might throw a wrench in one of Billy's statements here. If you find that statement and present this observation to counter it, you should be home free. When you get a useful idea, I'll write it down for you in the idea slate. Oh, alright. I'll go ahead and do that then, I guess. You need to be careful though, Dad. If you say really stupid things, you'll lose credibility with your audience. But wait, hold on. I'm just fact-checking a salesman. Who am I going to lose credibility with? Me. Oh. Your face is ugly. What do you mean by that? Deer eat the plants farmers grow. A deer could eat a whole bushel of corn without breaking a sweat. What evidence do you have to back that up? Do you know what deer are, partner? They are herbivores! That means they eat plants. Lots of them. Can you imagine that? Living without steak? Horrible. Well, crops are plants, so those darn deer will eat them. What do you mean by that? Deer take jobs from the working man. Companies hire them instead of normal folks. Cheap labor, you only need to pay them in leaves. I see. Really? And how exactly do they do that? Well, you see, corporate sabotage? Corporate sabotage. Okay, they don't actually steal our jobs. I was just being dramatic. Do you have any evidence to support that deer cause injuries? Have you ever heard the term deer in the headlights? Well, turns out that term comes from a real-life deer. They stand in the middle of the road and just get hit. Causes all sorts of horrible crashes. It's quite terrible, believe me. Okay, I buy it. What do you mean by that? If I weren't here, the street would be swarming with deer. Deer everywhere, hurting everybody. Why, it's too horrible to even comprehend. How can you be so sure? Tell me, partner, do you see any deer around? Well, no. There you go, my deer repellent at work. And unless you can give me a reason to doubt it, I see no reason anyone should think otherwise. Dad, do you think you could oblige him? Your face is ugly.
Nonsense!
Billy, can you tell me where deer most commonly reside? Forests, mountains, and plains, I reckon, right? That sounds about right. And where are we now? New York City. Exactly. So then tell me, Billy. When was the last time you heard of a deer in New York City? It is highly unlikely that a deer will show up in any city, let alone in New York. Do you really think you can take credit for the fact that there are no deer around? But... Gah! Way to go, Dad. Maybe if you were living in the wilderness you would need your deer repellent, but as we live in the middle of a city, I hardly see the point. I highly doubt Bambi is going to wander down Main Street. He'd be hit in an instant. Clearly your repellent is of no use, so I hardly think I need to buy... Now, listen here, mister. It seems to me y'all are being unfair. I will admit you have a point, but you are failing to consider all the finer qualities of this here product. Is that so? It sure is. Let me explain to you what y'all are missing, why my product is still useful to you. Presentation. My product comes in a fine blue casing. Each letter of the label is hand-painted. My grandmother toiled over the design. Clearly, my product would still be useful to you. I don't think I have any evidence to counter these points. You know, even if a point is supported, it may not be related to the conclusion. If that's the case, it really doesn't matter if it's supported or not. The point has no place being presented in the discussion. I think I get it. You're saying in such situations, I should question the relevance of a statement. Well, that's what John Stuart Mill would do. It's not useful for us to listen to statements that have no connection to the overall argument. And if you're discussing economics, for example, it really doesn't matter how well you support the fact that purple is the best color. Of course not, we all know green is anyway. Getting back on track, even if the statement is relevant, questioning can be a great way to see how everything fits together. Excuse me. I guess I should go forward with questioning him then. How is this related to your conclusion? Blue is pretty, partner. Go on. Therefore, the fact that my product is pretty makes it more useful? I don't think so. Can you back that up? Sure, partner. If you line these cans up, you will see that they are all different. Why, look, this one here says beer repellent. What fine craftsmanship. How is this related to your conclusion? Art is craftsmanship, and things being done by machine, that's not craftsmanship. Okay, great, but how does this craftsmanship make your product more useful? Okay, fine, you made your point, let's move on. Can you back this up? She told me she did. You would question the honor of an old lady? Maybe? I won't have it, partner. Quality takes effort, partner. Surely the amount of time my grandma poured into it contributes to its value. Not really? Heartless, just heartless, no respect for the elderly. Very well, have it your way, partner. Billy! Don't hurt me! Oh, the yelling. It's too much for my heart to bear. Relax, I'm not going to hurt you, just your sales pitch. Oh, okay, that's good. Wait, no, actually, I don't think I like that. Well, I'm afraid there is no avoiding it. Billy, you were trying to sell me a product based on its usefulness to me, but its aesthetic qualities and methods of manufacturing, while nice, offer no function which benefits me. At this point, you are grasping at straws to convince me to buy your product, and you know it. Who talks like this? Well, okay then. Huh? It's been nice chatting with you, but I've got clients to find. There are many fish in the sea, and it's clear you ain't one of mine. Oh, okay. Bye? Well, that was fun. Fun? I think you mean infuriating. How much time do you have left before school? Relax, Dad. I'm sure I'm fine. We still have... Oh. Negative half an hour. What? We've got to get going. I can't believe we lost track of time. It's all that fool Billy's fault. Billy and his idiotic deer repellent. Now you're going to be late for school, and you'll probably be expelled, and your mother will never forgive me, and that she talks to me anyway. The best of its kind, huh? But it's not competing with anything. I mean, what kind would... what would it compete with? Harry's deer vanisher? Dad. Honestly, people believe they can sell you anything these days. Wasting our time, the nerve. They think we're a bunch of fools. Dad! That we could just be convinced we should buy a stupid product we will never ever need? I mean, aesthetic qualities, I ask you. Dad, look out! Oh, irony. Chapter 1, Through the Looking Glass. Rousseau. Okay. Oh, give me a face and I'll give you a voice. Oh, my head. I didn't think it was possible to feel this much pain. Socrates. Sorry, didn't quite catch that. It's Socrates. Did he say Socrates? Oh my god! Oh my god! He's back! He's back! Socrates is back! Quick, let's take him to Arbiter! Huh? Hold on, what? No! Put me down! What? What is going on? Where have you taken me? Oh shit! Greetings, great thinker Socrates. A demon! Look at his face. Please, please don't hate me. This is not the great thinker Socrates. The great thinker Socrates was much wiser and far more bearded. Yeah, I could have told you that. Ari, oh thank God you're okay. Did it hurt you? Hi, Dad. Oh, you are kin to Adrian Jones? A sharp thinker. We were just discussing the nature of existence. Why the fuck? Don't you have anything better to do? I suppose I should introduce myself. I am the Arbiter, overseer of the intelligible realm. The what realm? The intelligible realm. The realm of ideas. The plane from which all thought originates, and the final resting place for those who concern themselves with the art of philosophy. The final... Wait a minute, I'm not... Do not worry, Socrates, your presence here is entirely a mistake. You are no philosopher after all. Oh shit. Oh damn. You just got burned, dude. Your interesting name must have confused the existential sorting algorithm. I must have a word with Tori. And, Ari? Still alive. Her knowledge, I am sure, contributed to this misfiling. Oh, thank God. Okay, not that I'm enjoying this peek behind the mortal curtain, but, what does that mean for us? Well, Adrian Jones, I suppose it means you can leave. Where did that come from? That wasn't there a minute ago. Right now, in the real world, you are unconscious. Comatose may be more appropriate. But the moment you step through the gate, you will wake up in your hospital bed in New York, in a large amount of pain, but alive. It's going to be painful. It would be, yes. But you have no need to worry now, Socrates. There is no pain in your future. Oh, I got out of the crash uninjured? Not exactly. You don't mean... I apologize for the confusion. I said that Socrates was not a philosopher. I never meant to imply he was not dead. When you leave, we'll get him filed away to the appropriate afterlife. One involving a lot of numbers, I suppose. Oh, does that mean mine would involve lots of cats? Fuck yeah. Is this a joke to you, Arbiter? No, it is simply the way of the world. You have a life, he does not. There is no way he could possibly leave. But you can't just... He's my dad! Ari, stop, please. But... Look, as much as I hate it, I'm not sure we can talk our way out of this one. So for now, just listen, okay? This might be the last time we get to speak. Will you just... No, I love you, and tell your mother, I'm sorry for me, please. Remember to do your homework and water the plants, and... Arbiter, can I talk to you for a moment? Of course. What? Ari, I was... Hold that thought, Dad. I'll be right back. I was saying my goodbyes. This is kind of killing my moment. Well, Socrates, I must amend my initial statements. There is, in actuality, one way out. There is? Yes, an ancient wager set down by the original Arbiter and reserved for the best of thinkers. Oh, fuck. After talking with your daughter, I have decided to offer you a chance at this challenge. If you can provide an answer to one of the great philosophical questions, the nature of morality, one request will be granted. An answer? Yes, a way to think about morality that is internally consistent and compatible with the realities of the world. However, in this game, you are only allotted one chance. If I find your answer uninsightful, I'm stuck here. Correct. All parties involved must remain here for eternity. But if he is able to find the nature of morality, we can both walk through that door? Correct. Okay, Ari, fess up. What on earth did you do? Not much. I just told him that you're actually a brilliant debater, is all. What? Are you crazy? I'm an accountant. I can't... Ari, I appreciate the sentiment, but we both know I don't know anything about philosophy. Look, it's not like you're going to be alone. I'm going to stay, and there are people here who know more than I do. Just give it a shot, please. The rules don't really stop me from asking others for help. No, they do not. However, you'll have to use your own judgment to determine whether the ideas that others provide meet the criteria I have established. I know I'm going to regret this. Very well then, Arbiter. I accept your wager. So be it. The door will reopen when you have completed your task. I wish you luck. Well, I suppose I should get started. Can anyone here help me find the nature of morality? What is that? Sounds like an earthquake. Really? I thought it was more like a football game. No, you've done it. Huh? This gets circumference of the moon. Oh, what the hell? Let me go! Arbiter, do something! What? Is he not getting help? Look at his face. You call this help? They're gonna tear him apart. Very well, if you insist. Silence! One of you will come forward at a time, and no more. Now, which of you thinks they can help this accountant answer his question? I believe I can. Ah, of course. Euthyphro of Athens. How do you fare? Quite well, noble arbiter. Who is this guy? Euthyphro was a prominent religious scholar and priest back in ancient Greece. He famously debated your namesake many millennia ago. Indeed, my pious ways were known and respected throughout the land. As a sophist, it was my job to educate those who were ignorant, such as yourself. Ah, I see. Hey, wait a minute! Listen, my child, and I will share my insight with you. Presentation. My religious studies have given me insight into the nature of right and wrong. Human beings are fallible and vain. They make mistakes. A god, however, is a superior being. Everyone possesses wisdom far beyond our own. Thus, whatever a god commands must be good. Oops. And there you have it, the source of morality. Is there a problem, child? Well, I'm not exactly religious. I see. Poor unfortunate soul, having strayed so far from the light. If you allow your mind to remain clouded, you will never win your way out of here. Clouded, huh? Ari? Listen, Dad. God damn it. Euthyphro's arguments benefit from its simple nature, but I can't help but feeling he's making it seem more simple than it actually is. Okay, so what can I do? Sometimes, by examining an argument closely, you can find assumptions that were previously unstated. I bet you could find something here like that. More information is always useful, and can help you to get to the bigger issues. Well, Socrates, is that the answer you seek? I don't think I'm ready to bet my life on the gods just yet, Arbiter. Euthyphro, I think I need to ask you a few questions. Alright, Dad, good luck. Of course, my child. A large part of religion is providing moral guidance. Thus, as a priest, I have been often called to give moral advice. Hence my insight. Let's say I was not a priest. Let's say I was an accountant like yourself. I would have little foundation upon which to discuss morality. Credibility is essential, child. You should learn this. Hey, I'm perfectly credible. In fact, I'm incredible. The fact that human beings are vain shows that they are not as reliable as the gods. Okay, what the fuck does that have anything to do with anything? Human beings are prone to error. They often make incorrect judgments as to what is right and wrong. Is that clear now, my child? Do you believe men to be perfect? Maybe? Interesting. Well, looking at you, child, I can assure you they are not. Oh, snap! My child, can you throw lightning or create storms? Did you create the world in 7 days? Did you turn your daughter into a tree for her own protection? Well, no. Well, my child, each of these things was done by a god. Clearly they are superior. Accepting a god's superiority is a crucial step towards enlightenment. Here, I begin to set you on that enlightened path. Everyone? Excuse me? You said everyone. Your point, child? Well, I've been assuming you were referring to the commands of a specific deity, but... Well, which god are we talking about? Oh, gods, give me the strength to deal with this ingrate. That doesn't answer my question, fuck. Right now, is there a particular god giving you strength? Does it matter? There are many gods. Greek, Hebrew, Egyptian, Norse. There are differences between them, but any would fit the ideas I described here. I see. Good work, Dad. Huh? You've uncovered an unstated part of Euthyphro's views by closely examining his argument. Finding things like this can really help you out. If you don't have enough tools, the person you are debating may just hand you some. Now get back in there and find the larger problem. Wait, hold on. Are you telling me this idea is going to be useful? I don't know. Maybe? You're supposed to figure this out for yourself, remember? I think I'm already pushing the helping you threshold, dead guy. Right. The gods' superior wisdom is what gives them credibility as sources of morality. But why does it not necessarily mean good, right? A god's commands define what is good, child. By definition, under my philosophy, the way they applied their wisdom cannot be false. Your attempt to say so is based on your preconceptions of what is good, heretical notions developed by someone far less wise than a god. Being immortal, the gods have had infinite years of learning and experience. The immortality gives them a perspective that we cannot hope to achieve. Wait, but isn't everyone here immortal in a sense? No, we are all dead, child. There is a difference. Wisdom is derived from experience with the world, and our experiences in that regard have ended. Speak for yourself, I'm not done yet. Oh, snap, son! Simply that the gods are the source of morality. There is no better place from which to receive guidance. My child, who is more free to judge morality, a wise man or a fool? The wise man, of course. And as all gods have infinite wisdom, we should defer to their judgment. Thus, gods are the ideal source of morality. If there can be no sounder source of morality than the gods, then there is little reason to doubt that gods are the source of morality.